from Google Ads with a weekly update on the Google pay-per-click campaign that we've had going for just about a month now. And we're going to be talking about this campaign and how we've set it up and how you can do the same tomorrow on our Wednesday mastermind. Those are at 11 a.m. Eastern. You can join us live in the Zoom room at growwithjosh.com/mm. But as you can see here, over the last 7 days, we generated 15 conversions. Those are leads, people who opted in, at a cost per conversion or a cost per lead of $5.96. That was from 105 clicks and an incredibly high click-through rate. So why do I share that? Well, many of you might think like Richard does, and I'm not picking on Richard, but Richard was on our mastermind last week. And when we brought up the idea that we would be talking about Google pay-per-click, he said that his, let me read his quote exactly. My mental bias going into this session, tomorrow's session about Google pay-per-click is that it's expensive. And I would say that all things are relative, but I don't think leads with name, email, and phone number for $5.96 sounds all that expensive, especially when you put into context that worst case scenario. If I generate 100 leads and that costs about $600, $596 at this rate, and I just get one client from those 100, the bare minimum ROI I'm going to get is 10 to 1, which means for every $1 I spend, I get 10. And in reality, it's probably going to be more like 20 or 25 or even 30 to 1. So for every dollar I spend, now it's a longer sales cycle, right? Because real estate is a long sales cycle, but I'll take that bet and those numbers any day of the week. I mean, it's literally impossible to duplicate that in any sort of other investing type of venture. Now, you may be wondering, how do you convert those leads to get that 1%? Well, tomorrow we're going to show you the ads, we're going to show you the keywords, we're going to show you the dynamic landing page, we're going to show you the automated smart campaign or follow-up campaign, and we'll talk about the best long-term conversion methodology or system, which is what we talked about last week on the mastermind. It's the deal of the week system. You can check out the replay of the mastermind and the additional deep dive sort of complete A to Z guide that I shared on the deal of the week system. It's right here on the channel. You should be able to find those. So I hope you can make it tomorrow. You can join us live in the Zoom room at growwithjosh.com/mm. Well, I appreciate the love, Manny and Jax. So you can join us live in the Zoom room at growwithjosh.com/mm. And I would highly recommend that you check out the replay of last week's session and the additional deep dive on what I believe is the best system for converting real estate leads into clients, which is the deal of the week system. In fact, I sent out my email and text deal of the week for the land buyers in my database, and I already have several interested in this week's deal. So anyway, check those out. Come hang out with us tomorrow, 11 a.m. Eastern, every Wednesday, in fact. growwithjosh.com/mm. Thanks for checking this out. Hope to see you then, and take care.